Fighting Talk back again, and today I'm delighted to be joined by Coach Alex Enlund after a very successful night here at Olympus, going 3 from 3. Yeah, Alex, tremendous night for you and the team.
Yeah, it was a good fight. 3 good amateur fights, hard amateur fights as well. Like not one gimme. Sean fought a kid who's got some kickboxing, Thai boxing experience. Yannick fought a kid who's a good amateur boxer from Team KF in Ireland, which is one of the best gyms in Europe, in my opinion. And then Alex had a fantastic fight with Ben Godfrey, who's the best wrestler under 18s at his weight class. Do you know, they were really, really tough fights. The guys all did fantastic, and I'm mega proud of them.
If we start then at Alex's fight, I mean, I just spoke to him there in utilising, it was his first amateur A-class bout. So he utilised them strikes on the ground and he played them perfectly. He said that was part of the game plan going in. For you as a coach, the development of a fighter and having a fighter the way you have with Alex from so young, where the rules are slightly more restricted than working up, how important is it for you to get that development right through the process?
So when Alex first came to train me, he was already 4-time world champion in jiu-jitsu. I trained Martin Ashton, and changing his game was a big part of it, because he had a way to win in BJJ, and he would beat everyone with it. He had a strategy. He was a guy, he'd pull guard, he'd sweep guys, he'd submit them or he'd submit them from his guard. Do you know, like, he had a perfect strategy for winning sport jiu-jitsu matches. So we had to change that to a more MMA-specific game. Obviously, Marty was bringing them up and then do some stuff together within the garage, focused on his career in MMA, and it's always been driven towards Alex has a potential to go as far as he can in the sport if he wants to. I always say that just because we're talking about a guy with 6 A-stars and 4 A's in his GCSEs. He's only 16, so like, I don't want to put that pressure on him of I'm feeling obliged to follow this as a career. But yeah, he's trained full MMA from day one with us. As soon as he's big enough to spar men, he sparred men. Obviously not hard with strikes, we're all aware of that. He also goes to a good boxing gym. He cross-trains a little bit. He goes to Stealth in Middlesbrough when he can't get up, especially like when we had restrictions on stuff like that. Jamie Taylor was letting him drop in there, but his dad drives him around like a madman. As far as the development goes, we'll specify. So he's going to do the IMAFs. He'll do the kids' IMAFs at some point, and it'll be no headshots. So we'll specify maybe a week or 2 away. Like the aim is professional MMA, and no headshots bout will be experienced, but the kid loves to win. So gold medals are definitely on his agenda.
We'll move on to Yannick now as well. I mean, since he came to SBG South Shields, he's not lost a fight. He's turned that record completely around. And yeah, a word on his performance now.
Yannick was great. Fought a really good kid. He's getting calmer and calmer in every fight. He's very, very skilled, like dangerously skilled. Physically, he's terrifying. And you put that together with his kicking, which we're getting there. A little bit more composure and experience than I would like Yannick to fight professionally, just because he's as dangerous as a professional fighter. And it's also hard to get in the fights. He'll fight any welterweight in the UK, any amateur welterweight in the UK. Yannick's ready to fight them. And yeah, he was great. The kid he stopped was a young kid, 19-year-old. He has massive potential too, because I told you before this would be the best fight in the card, and it was. Well, maybe Alex and Ben now.
Yeah. No, it was great. And of course then Sean Randall as well last there. Well, up first, sorry. Another cracking performance, dominant win and a great submission.
Yeah, it was not hairy on the feet, but he was exchanging with a guy. And Sean's jiu-jitsu is fantastic. He's a really, really good blue belt. In his last fight, he clipped the kid, took his back, choked him. This one, I was after White shoot earlier. He's like, I want to work on my stand-up a little bit. He's like, Sean's brave, courageous. If I said, Sean, you're fighting this guy, he wouldn't even ask who they are, what they are. Caused me no drama at all. He said this before one of the fights. I was like, is everything all right? He went, yeah, I just don't like to call you any hassle. Like, he just kind of gets on with it, shows up over and over. As a good coach, it also helps out a lot of the like beginner classes and stuff at the gym, and fantastic jiu-jitsu.
Just finally, Alex, as well, a word on Davey Grant. Of course, we do now have an opponent. We do have a next match. Can we make it 4 bonuses in a row?
4 bonuses in a row. Like, you know Davey. Davey loves to fight. This opponent loves to fight. I see the fight playing out on the feet. I know what Davey wants to do. This guy's a good striker. I think it's a KO of the night or fight of the night for sure.
Excellent. Alex, thank you very much for that. Thank you.